Hey there, this is Beardfoot, and today we're creating a Mantis bag from leather. Get the pattern printed, cut it out, transfer it onto the leather and cut out that too. With the beveler we bevel the edges to break them and prepare them later on for burnishing. We're using 2.5mm wedge tanned leather here, and wedge tanned leather can be moistened and embossed, and that's what we're preparing here. We also need some round and sewing holes, so we punch them. For the embossing along the edge, trace a parallel line to it first and then use it as guidance. With a bone folder we can also get some nice looking insect-like markings in here. First some very light ones and then a few deeper ones. Next we can start dyeing, and I start here with some yellow along some edges and then with some pink on the rest as a base coat. Followed by some purple in a low angle to create some shadows, and after that also some red on the yellow and dark brown on everything. With some high grit sandpaper we remove some of the dye to create highlights. Add a protective coat with some leather finish. Also put it on the edges so you can use the moisture for burnishing. We also want to harden the leather a little bit. For me, my hottest tap water works very well. Just put it in, let it set for a few minutes, take it out and let it dry. You also can use the moisture after a few hours to shape them. For the arms you mainly want to give them a little bit of a tube shape and flip over this part here. For the rest of the body, just bend it a little bit and round it also with a bowl. And this is just my breakfast bowl. You can put it in and then give it shape in 2 dimensions at the same time, which is much more hard if you do it just by hand. And here are all the pieces that we need. We got these 2 wing parts, the center diamond, and this part which will also be attached to the diamond. We also got the eyes and the head. Also we got the butt pieces for the upper part, which will be riveted here to the wings. Also we got a bunch of these belly parts, which all look kind of the same, but you have to get them in the right order. We also got the legs that will be attached to the belly and also the arms. Start assembling by sewing together the wings. Next we attach the diamond on top of both wings. Then we got the two butt pieces, and this smaller one has one that it looks very similar, but it's for the bottom side. Make sure to not confuse them. And after sewing them together, you can rivet them on the wings. On the belly part, we have these 4 5mm round holes, and on those we want to add some loops. And then we want to sew together all the different belly parts. And we attach the legs with rivets. The neat thing here is that you can close the opening by intertwining the legs like this. Now we connect top and bottom part. It's not finished completely yet, but that's what we do now. We sew them along one edge, starting from the butt and then towards the front. But when we sew this center diamond, we also at the same time need to sew on this piece. Moisturizing the sewing edge makes the life easier. Now one side is sewn until before the center diamond, and now in this situation we want to add the other piece and then keep sewing. And after this, just do it the same for the other side. Remoisten this sewing edge here on the opening to make it easier to bend them towards each other. With the leather strap, we put through the loops and then close the opening shut. That will pull everything in this position it needs to be. We also got some sewing holes up here, and that's the moment when we sew them close. Next are the arms. These will have some movable parts, but they will be mostly stiff, sewn and riveted in position. We also add here the D-ring, where later on the shoulder strap will be added. And now we can attach the arm to the rest of the body. And like this we have already a male mantis that got lucky. We also want to add a head, and for this we got the head and the eyes. And the eyes are from thinner leather. Connect them like this and then also sew them on the head. Please note that I in the end switched out the eyes for ones that have a different color and no texture. Sew close the back of the head and then rivet the head on the rest of the body. And there you go, Mantis bag finished. I wasn't sure how I like this one in the beginning because it looks just too cute for a mantis, and actually wanted to look at her like more badass or evil, but not sure how it happens, but now I like her very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you think about it, what you would have done different. And here you can see how it's worn. See you guys next time and have a great day.